for throwing things.
Eighth grader charged with felony after paying for lunch with a real $2 bill. Denisha Neal, a 14-year-old 8th grade student at Christa McAuliffe Middle School in Houston, Texas, was accused of using counterfeit money after she attempted to pay for lunch with a $2 bill. "I went to the lunch line and they said my $2 bill was fake," she said in an interview. "They gave it to the police. They then sent me to the police office. A police officer said I could be in big trouble." Apparently they were unfamiliar with this rare yet completely legitimate form of currency. School officials called Denisha's grandmother, Sharon K. Joseph, right away to ask her if she gave her granddaughter the bill, telling her that the currency was counterfeit. Forging money is a felony after all. However, after an investigation, police from the Fort Bend School District determined that it was, in fact, genuine. $2 bills were first introduced in 1862, and while they might not be commonly used these days, one would think that perhaps somebody from the school would have known that such currency exists. Maybe the school's officials could use a history lesson. Share this strange story with your friends below.
Trump administration just tonight has filed notice that it is invoking the state secrets privilege, meaning they are claiming that for national security reasons, they don't need to provide the court any information about these deportation flights, even as we still don't know who they deported. And even as attorneys and family members of the people they put on those flights say they can't get in touch with anybody who has been put in this prison in El Salvador. It is an insane story from the very beginning, but it's now approaching surreal.
The White House just posting on social media here just a short time ago that the president is going to impose what they're calling secondary sanctions on Venezuela, secondary tariffs, I should say, on Venezuela, using the tariffs as if they are a sanction. In this case, the president posting on social media, any country that purchases oil and gas from Venezuela will be forced to pay a tariff of 25% to the United States on any trade they do with our country. All documentation will be signed and registered, and the tariff will take place on April 2nd. So what the president is saying here, David, is that because of immigration and legal concerns he has with Venezuela and the way they're negotiating with the United States, any country that does business with Venezuela will see that 25% tariff kick in on April the 2nd. All of this will be papered and legaled on that date, he says. That's an innovative use of the tariff power, to say the least. I have not seen that before. I have to go back and check sort of what the precedents are for that. But that raises an immediate question for anybody who is doing business with Venezuelan oil. Do they run the risk of getting afoul of U.S. tariffs if they continue to conduct that trade? So a fascinating